Hey, this is Chris Poff, and I wanted to review my top affiliate program for 2009. And as promised, I spent the last 3 months pretty much doing all sorts of research on these different affiliate programs. And my criteria, and it comes directly from you, from what I've heard from you that you need, you are somebody that has either lost your job or as a beginning to intermediate online marketer, you want to work from home, and you haven't quite figured out how to do that yet. You're overwhelmed with all the scams and exorbitant claims out there of you're going to push a button and make $20 million tomorrow. So that was one of the criteria. Was this program had to be a legitimate program. It couldn't just be something that I was going to make money on selling to you and then it wasn't going to work. It had to be legitimate. So when I reviewed all these programs, I threw most of them out because they weren't legitimate. They were just, there are so many programs out there promising you stuff that they cannot deliver. And for those of you who are still looking, just real quick, the criteria is, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Now this kid right here is making some good money, but he also backs it up with a system that works. So number one criteria was, is it legitimate? Secondly, can you follow it? Is it easy enough to follow? There's so many programs out there that in reality they're so complicated you can't even follow them. And so that's not going to do you any good if you're trying to make money pretty quickly. You need something that's fairly simple and easy to follow. Third was, does the concept work? In other words, is this concept something that's viable? It's not just a business in a box that somebody promises you push this button, it's a push button system and blah blah, and then 30 days later or 60 days later they've either gone out of business or the FTC shut them down or whatever. Is it a concept that's sustainable, and does it work? And is it affordable? And my God, this program is less than $100, so it's definitely affordable. So the program I chose after reviewing all these is Google Sniper. This is the Google Sniper review. And I came up with Google Sniper because it fit all those criteria. And what is Google Sniper? Google Sniper is a program that teaches you how to identify micro niches that are profitable, and also shows you a step-by-step process to put up a mini website that is keyword rich and gets to the top of Google. So that's why I liked it so much, is that it's simple, and it doesn't cost a lot of extra money to get yourself started. Now, let me show you the actual Google Sniper pitch, because this is the one thing I don't like. When you come up here, and let's see here, let's go back up to the top of Google Sniper. Here's your pitch page. Let me actually refresh it so we get the drop down. Okay, there's the drop down. Okay. Typical, even though George Brown, I think, is either Australian or British, 18-year-old furniture mover, and he just kept at it until he figured out some of the little secrets of the internet. And he talks about in this drop down how he makes over $15,000 every month on complete autopilot without ever worrying about traffic. The 2-minute technique he uses to instantly dominate the search engines for any keyword that he wants. What the ultimate online money-making system is, and how he manages to force a ridiculous 20% conversion rate. Now this is all straight out of American marketing. Sell the sizzle, But the difference is, and I just want to show you this because I don't agree. I'm so tired of seeing these pitch pages with, okay, if I can do it, you can do it. Look at this money I made, and here's testimonials, and here's this. It's the same old formula, and I would think you as the public would get tired of it, but people seem to keep buying it. And so this is the thing I don't like about it. It makes it look like you're going to buy this program and just sit back and not do anything, and that's not true. And any of you who are looking for that, just turn this off, because this is a legitimate, sustainable program. It teaches you a system that can make you a lot of money, but you're going to have to apply yourself. You can't just, like you don't throw up one website and then sit back. You're going to have to throw up multiple websites and do your keyword niche research to find those profitable websites. So, anyway, but that's what I didn't like about it. The other thing is, some of you newbies, if you are totally, what I want to say, if you are internet challenged, computer challenged, you may still have trouble putting up a website. And if that's the case, I wouldn't worry about it, because I've got tech support and I can help you. I've got guys that will work for as low as $39 an hour to help you put up a website. And these things they take an hour to 2 hours to put up. So it's not like you're going to spend a ton of money putting them up. So, but those are the things, I want to tell you what I don't like about it. But now, why did I choose Google Sniper as my top affiliate? Number one, it's an awesome return on investment. If you get up to where you're making, you buy a program for less than $100, and you can start making $100 to $500 per website per either week or month, depending on how profitable that niche is. That's an unbelievable return on investment. The ease of application, this is so easy to apply it. It's not super complicated. He teaches you step by step. The simplicity of the system, as I said before, and the price. Less than $100, and you can make 6 figures. That's unbelievable. Most of my programs that teach this stuff are either 1,000 or 5,000 or more. So this is a super value. And you don't need thousands of dollars to get it going. Like, in other words, you buy the program, and of course you're going to have you're going to have to get your websites, reserve your website domains, and have them hosted. But for the most part, you're not going to spend thousands of bucks, because these things will get up in the search engines organically. So you don't have to spend money on pay-per-click or lots of different driving traffic techniques. Also, 2010 is the year of the micro niche. Frank Kern, Eben Peg, and myself, I'm teaching all my people, including myself. I'm looking at it too. You've got to diversify, and you've got to get into micro niches. You've got to identify profitable small niches where you can kill it, and then you move on. You put up your website, you do your marketing, and then you move on. So what will you learn with Google Sniper? Number one, you're going to learn how to hit it big with money-making micro niches, and you're going to learn how to easily slap up a new site with laser-targeted keywords so it gets ranked at the top of Google, and how to generate multiple income streams in totally unrelated niches. One of the things that people get into is they get too locked into a certain niche and they get comfortable. Well, guess what? If that niche gets taken away from you, or in the case of, like, for instance, online marketing and all the tools that we sell, it's getting totally saturated. So you got to find other niches, or break the larger niche down of online marketing into smaller niches, and that's what George teaches you how to do. Well, who can benefit most from Google Sniper? Beginning and intermediate online marketers struggling to make money. Basically, that's, when I keep hearing from you guys that you come to me and you don't know, you've been scammed a couple times, or you've tried online marketing but you haven't made it. Well, this is a program that can teach you the correct way to do it. And also, veteran online marketers, if you were in a certain niche and made some money, but now you're looking, okay, what's the next step? Well, I learned a few things from this program. So both intermediates and beginners, and also veterans can learn something. Okay, special bonus. If you get Google Sniper, because it is an affiliate program of mine, if you get it from me, I will coach you and oversee the program with you to ensure your success. And that's the key. I keep hearing from you that one of the things that really bothers you about when you get these programs, nobody's around to ask questions of. Well, that won't happen if you buy it through my affiliate link. I will also send you an extra $500 worth of support materials on affiliate marketing and how to write your ads and things like that. Just things that are really beneficial for online marketing. So the total bonus there is $1,000. So what do you do next? Well, click on the link below this video and get Google Sniper. Once you have Google Sniper in your hot little hands, call me or email me, and I'll send you the support materials, plus set up a time to start coaching you. But you need to take action. I can't stress how important that is. 2010 is going to take off, and January is one of our biggest months for online marketing. So you can't be waiting, oh, well, I'll get started in January sometime, and then pretty soon it'll be February. You need to get started right now. You need to be ready for the new year. So anyway, get the Google Sniper, give me a call or email me, and we'll get you started.